Greetings, travelers! Welcome to my table. We've got quite a story for you today, so why don't you pull up a chair and stay a while. So packing up your belongings, you continue along the journey northwest. A few hours pass when you see in the distance ahead of you a broken carriage on the side of the road.
Oh, lovely!
Are there any people?
We should investigate.
Everyone roll.
On a closer inspection, you can hear a woman crying and a baby softly cooing from inside.
Cooing, never heard that one.
I will, if I run up and jump into the wagon, she'll probably have a stroke. I would go up to the wagon and pop my head into the wagon.
I'll be close behind Maria just in case,
I don't get shot in the face.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
As you move into view of the inside of the carriage, you see a woman roughly 20 years of age with elven features. Her face is shrouded by her long hair, and she is holding a tightly bundled baby that is making soft and quizzical noises.
Like, give me a description.
How cute is this baby?
Like I said, it's tightly shrouded.
Miss, are you okay? Does she like look at me like, what the fuck? Ah, it's a kobold!
She can't really hear you that well over the sound of herself crying.
No.
While Maria's like looking at the scenario, can I like inspect what might have made the You said it was a carriage.
Yeah.
What might have made it break?
Roll me investigation.
Alright.
Well, I don't even have my character sheet open.
Can I roll if she looks damaged or like hurt, or the baby looks hurt?
That's probably medicine or perception.
Yeah. Give me which one?
Medicine.
Something good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, natural 20, motherfucker.
The woman has some minor cuts and scrapes, but nothing too major. As far as the car, the axle has been snapped.
Okay, I slowly moved in and tap her on the shoulder and ask her if she's okay.
She pops up, slightly frightened by your sudden appearance. She says she is relatively unharmed, but is more concerned about the safety of her baby.
May I see? I'm well endorsed with medical.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor! Stand back!
Okay, so what are you trying to do exactly?
I would like to ask her if I could see the baby and see if the baby is okay.
Hand me your child.
Persuasion?
You just say pee-pee?
No. Yeah, maybe. I was just looking the peas. I do that when I'm looking.
Love
How about 19?
Yeah, her nat 1 definitely doesn't beat that.
Nice.
Awesome.
So she hands you the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yikes, this thing's as big as me.
I look at the baby.
Oh, look at it.
Are you unwrapping it?
Yeah.
As soon as you get it about half unwrapped, it begins to cry.
Damn, you really
roll
are
me
ugly.
con saves.
All of us con saves? Wait, what?
Oh boy.
This thing ain't human, I'm telling you.
Oh boy.
2 in a row, what the hell?
Yikes.
Oh, I fail.
I'm doing a con save, is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking titties, dude. Why am I doing it like that? What the fuck am I doing?
You wake up back in the cave, now with a hazy mind. Except for... Aaron. Sorry, I forgot your character's name for a minute.
I can put it on the
Who
roll.
vaguely remembers something about a cart and a baby. Everyone else doesn't remember anything that just happened.
So I'm back laying down with
Okay,
Cal.
so we're all back there, and I remember a little bit, but they don't.
Yeah. You remember vaguely something about a carriage and a baby. Everyone else has no memory of it.
What the
When you're
fuck?
not 20, and it's like, what the fuck?
That's some
I
weird
look at
kind
you
of
guys
drug
like,
shit.
So Aaron's gonna kind of look at everybody and say, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm sleeping with Cal. Leave me alone.
What was what?
The fucking scream.
I mean, I scream a lot in my sleep.
Now Aaron's gonna continue and say,
We're
you actually
back
don't
in the
remember?
cave.
Yeah, we're back in the cave.
yeah, we're all back in the cave.
So, what should we do now?
Basically, everything is replaying as it did in the morning when we first left.
I'm gonna look. We like near the exit
It's
of
Groundhog
the cave,
Day.
so we can look outside.
We're like 5 feet into it because it was raining heavily last night and we didn't want to get wet.
Okay. So, is it the same time of day, or does it look like the sun has moved enough where it's like, no, this is later in the day?
With your nat 20, you'd be able to tell that it's a little bit later in the day, but not a whole lot. The rest of us just think we woke up late.
Arn, looking outside, kind of narrows his eyes a bit and says, "Alright, everybody, let's get ready to go. If we see anything,
Oh, shit.
Maria, do you mind following my lead?"
Sure.
Alright.
We woke up late. That means I missed time on making stuff. I gotta get my 30 minutes of tinkering in the morning.
Well, you did, but you didn't, but you didn't.
You did, you just don't remember having done it.
It's like, wait a fucking
I
second.
gotta do it again.
Who tinkered with my tinkering?
Out of curiosity,
Oh, yeah.
would she know that she's done some tinkering already, or
Maybe
did
I'd
it
fight
You'd have
with
been
it.
paying
set
attention
itself?
to prepping his own morning stuff, so
Yeah.
kind of just ignorant of what everyone else was doing.
Yeah, I never rolled for fucking Musket. Give me a quick second, cause let's see if Musket will remember. Probably not. Doesn't have con save, so con check. Yep. What's a 13 do, DM?
He doesn't remember either.
Alright, so I'm going to use Identify on Musket to see if a magical effect is on her. This works in my favor, actually. Let me pay
is that little thing in the middle of the room still like glowing? Where we defeated that dude?
I don't know, we already left that behind.
Oh, because I was wondering if it's the reason why we're getting Groundhog Day all over again.
Out of character, oh boy. Almost everyone failed and it would have been like a... So let's get going, guys, again. But yeah, I don't know if there's any spells that are currently affecting Musket, but whatever was used on us, if it lingers, I should be able to pick it up.
Doesn't have a lingering effect, but something's afoot.
Alright.
I do have a
Something was
foot, yeah.
recently cast on him, but what it was, you can't tell because it's faded by now.
Right. Alright. Fair enough. So I'm assuming once we hit the road again, we're gonna find the same thing or anything different?
Pretty much, as you walk along the path, you once again find the broken carriage on the side of the road.
Arn's going to kind of like look over at Maria and using the message cantrips, going to tell her, "Alright, this is where you should follow my lead real quick. Any of your spells need verbal components, or you think you're good?"
My verbal components?
Like, out of character, do you need to speak for your
Yes.
spells?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
a
asking
bard.
if any of them are just somatics. You know what I mean? Because they do have them. Alright.
1 second.
I'm basically asking how much am I cucking you if I take away sound?
The only thing I have is minor illusion. Yeah, in the rest.
Message
yeah.
still being the way talking to you is gonna say, alright, I hope you don't mind, but you might not be able to cast spells for about a couple minutes, depends.
Are you taking away all sound?
Do I hear crying?
You're
Right,
about
guess-
10 feet away from it, so you could start hearing the baby cooing at this point.
I would like to go run up to it.
Okay, you move around front the carriage to where you can once again see the young elf woman and her baby.
I'm
Are you casting that or just dropping that into
Yeah.
chat for me?
I'm throwing it in because I'm like, no, I remember
so
that.
I can't hear shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, out of
Okay.
nowhere, all sound just kind of stops, and Arn's gonna look in. It's this kind of similar blurry vision of those guys again. No change. So Arn's gonna kind of look over at Maria and kind of do like the trying to signal to her that this is a bad idea with like kind of doing like a X with his hands.
I'm looking at you. It's like my eyes are like the awkward, like what the fuck? It's like I'm pointing.
Yeah, no, I know.
Uh,
If he didn't explain, because he doesn't remember entirely, he just knows, ow, my fucking ears hurt, and apparently something with a carriage and a kid.
I'm
Hell
trying
no.
to talk to the woman, but the silence spell is still active. Like I'm getting a little.
Basically, you're mouthing right now like you're trying to say things, but no noise is coming out.
Exactly.
I wish I knew sign language.
The only one I think exists in standard D&D is Thieves Canon. You gotta be a rogue for that one. Dumb.
Too bad we only got one person that knows that language.
Alright, so, I mean... Because I remember this being at least
I'm
some
hoping
form
that
of
this
a trap
person,
in my ears that hurt after this. Gonna look over...
Get out a piece of paper, write down "Are you okay?" on the piece of paper.
Maria, the second she starts to kind of read the paper and it looks like she's going to start saying something, DM, let me know.
Okay, so what are you writing on the paper?
I write down in Elvish, because she is an Elvish person. Are you okay? And do you need medical assistance?
She looks down at the paper and starts trying to talk to you, but quickly realizes she can't.
Tries to start talking. And no talking.
Okay, so you're gonna try napalm this chick out of nowhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to burn the both of them.
Before he does this, I want to hand her the quill and a piece of paper to write it down because, and also.
Oh yeah, no,
write
you
down,
probably handed it when you handed the paper.
One of our members is being an idiot. And you hand her the piece of paper so she can write it down.
Yeah, she is not at all gonna make your save.
And what about the other half of her?
Oh, the baby?
Yeah,
You
that's
fucking
the main
asshole.
reason.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you now.
The baby makes the save.
Takes half the damage.
I look at you. I am so pissed. I'm actually pulling my dagger out.
I start clapping.
I just saw you try to kill an innocent life, and that's basically what I'm gonna do. I believe that you have gone insane.
Okay.
Basically, try to kill someone. You just
He said to
realize
follow his lead. He tried to stop you from handing the paper,
Yeah,
and
Maria's
you were
mind, you
willing
just
to
napalmed
slide a
an innocent
hand away
bystander,
from me.
so-
It's like,
I like how the rest of us are just watching.
yeah, basically.
We're confused as shit. Like, what
No,
the
I'm
hell?
entertained.
Cal has
This is
literally
great.
no idea what the fuck's going on.
I'm just eating
Yeah.
popcorn with
Anyway,
my
if you two are actually gonna fight, and you both want to fight each other, roll initiative.
I mean,
Fight,
if
fight,
he's going to do
fight.
this,
So like Snelly and
seriously,
Cal can meet
what-
eyes when they look at each other and just kind of shrug like.
I don't understand what is going on here, but basically what I'm imagining that you just basically
So what it literally is this is the whole thing. He told you to follow his lead. You didn't understand what exactly that meant, and you see him do this, and you're left to assume whatever you want to in character. That makes sense. Like I get that. Me player, not upset.
I'm just. It's just like, what the fuck? Is like, you just don't go up to a NPC and just straight up try to murder it. Someone sent a message to Nala. She's actually in the chat. Also say that we're about to kill each other.
You're...
Apparently without leadership.
PvP
can't decide
initiated.
shit.
So I mean, I'm just waiting to see if you're actually going to roll initiative because I'll roll it.
I don't want to roll.
Alright. So.
Good thinking.
And Oren, in response to you not actually attacking him, is going to kind of hold the hand up and kind of look,
Down
warily, warily at the two people that he just tried to burning hands, and you can see that he's on alert against them, not you.
If you're not killing each other, let's kill the baby.
Oof. Alright, so what are the two doing now that they've been burnt and we're not swinging daggers at each other?
Okay, I'm about to kill the baby in a second.
Okay, so
say what they're doing.
as everybody looks back to the cart, you can see the woman holding onto the baby, climbing out of the now burning wreckage of the cart. As you gaze upon her visage, now that her hair is burned away, roll con saves again.
Oh my god. I swear to God.
Fucking tit.
I have
Not there.
None of us are. Oh god damn it.
Everybody wakes up back in the cave again. Nobody
I'm not doing that
retains
later.
any information about that roll through.
How much roll do you have to be like to know what happened?
I can't tell you that.
I
meta.
feel like a 15 or higher.
I was
And
about
that's
to
a
say.
bit of a big boy save right there at level.
I'm just like,
Usually.
God damn.
When I come back to the cave, do I feel extremely pissed off at our
Nope, you don't
You probably
remember
just feel
anything
pissed
that
at-
happened.
You probably just feel the lingering effects of you want to kill something, but what the fuck do you want to kill? I probably
Oren's
feel a little weaker given
Oh
that
my
I
god,
just
we
threw a
woke up
spell.
late. I'm so late for my tinkering. I'm like an hour and a half behind what is going on here.
Oren
I've
still
got a
does
tinker.
remember everything from the first go-round, though.
Alright, now let's see if, because this is how I'm gonna do it, because every timeline's different. Alright, it's like, alright, let's see what this
Can
one's
someone
gonna
roll
fucking
for
do.
Nala?
Also, you
Yeah!
you don't regain your skill slot or your spell slot.
I kinda figured I
Yeah.
didn't.
That's tough, let me tell you.
But so I do know, like, I feel like I've casted something because I feel weaker magically, but I don't remember anything else.
Alright, I have an idea.
Okay. Aaron's smart enough to put that together. He doesn't know what the fuck happened.
Let's travel for the third time. Third time's a charm, you know.
Just gonna kind of like look at his hand real quick. Alright.
Okay, so
This is
you
the
pack up
second
our
or third
belongings
time,
again,
fifth
and once
time.
again walk along the path. Up ahead in the distance, you once again see
And
the
this,
monkey
no,
carriage.
no, no. So this time, Aaron is gonna again caution the group to follow his lead, and he's going to have us go around them entirely because he knows himself. He knows he would want to burn the thing the first time, and he feels weaker magically. He's gonna guide the party off the path around where he knows they are.
Persuasion against everyone else's insight.
Do I have to roll against PCs, or can they just say yay or nay
I
on
mean,
their
you
own?
could choose to fail it, but
Okay.
Oh, you
most of
failed.
us are good, so we're gonna want to see what the hell's going on.
Since I am suspicious of strangers, can I listen to him?
20 on my persuasion, I guess.
Because that's one of my flaws of being suspicious of strangers. And since I know this guy and I don't know the baby and things a hoe, can I listen to him?
That's up to you as a player if you think your character would just listen to a teammate.
You could choose to automatically fail a save.
Yeah.
It's
basically, I don't want to roll my dice, and it's like, okay.
I automatically fail.
I would try to
so the 20 persuasion on that,
You're gonna successfully persuade everybody in the party to
Can I roll
kind of
stealth as
steer
well?
clear of that whole bit.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But what happens if someone is who needs some help?
Okay.
Hey, you're persuaded.
No, let's say this is part of the persuasion, right? Let's just say we've done this before a lot later in the day from the first time this has happened, and I don't know what the hell's going on with that cart, but it seems to me like a big trap.
A trap? But
Alright. But no, back in character. Look, I can't claim to know everything. All I know is I've casted 2 spells, and I don't remember casting anything. So, take my word for it, we've done this before. I should be fully magically capable.
so it's like
Also, I didn't
Groundhog
bust
Day.
enough.
I am slowly tempted to run back over into the.
You are persuaded.
I know.
It's like this, if you go on over there on your own, I'll tell you this, the rest of the party.
Let's just continue.
Currently, we're about 50 feet away from the cart.
Let's just keep tracking.
Man, make a wider berth on that one. Just be like fucking 80, because I don't know how big that radius is. All I know is
The moment we, you know, if it's magical, I can dispel magic on it.
But we don't know it.
I feel like if Dispel Magic Counterspell would have worked,
And it said
would
it's
have tried.
out of character. It said it's not lingering, so.
Like, we don't know, Goran doesn't know exactly what it is, he just knows it's a scream, and like, the second time he knows he casts magic, question mark? But like, you know.
I know, but basically, that's what my character is telling you. Like, if you think it's
Yeah,
magical,
no, he's
I
saying
can
in
use...
return, that he feels like we would have tried that, or we would have tried to counterspell if they were casting magic, so...
Let's see if it could work.
Let's not and let someone else deal with that, or let's deal with it when we're better prepared for this.
What happens if we don't help them out and we get sent back?
Well, then we just can do it again, so let's continue.
We're gonna have to hope that one of us remembers this the same way I remembered one of the times we've been through this, because I don't remember the second or the third.
No matter what happens, I keep walking.
Do we feel exhausted or something?
No, it's still.
I wanna
only a
enhance
couple hours
ability
into the day.
myself. I wanna
Yeah,
enhance ability
bitches.
myself for Constitution saves, because
Maybe it could. One of my books are in there.
That's something, like I said, we'll have to
Taking the
try
pills
later
and
on.
guns.
Yup. I'm getting some 10th HP, which is pretty
Yeah,
good
let's
as a
say
melee
roll your 10
fighter.
HP.
So con saves, 10th HP. I'm happy they put something else in there.
Totally.
Hey, welcome back.
About
Connie.
time. We're in the middle of Groundhog Day.
We almost stabbed each other today.
Okay then.
Well, he tried to set a woman and her baby on fire.
I was
Yes.
glad it happened.
You know
Oh.
why? Because it's a trap, and I'm the only person that fucking remembers it, and I'm ring.
If I
DM,
ever saw a
would you
trap, I
mind?
would do it.
Would you mind giving Kai a recap so she knows
I-
the player?
Give me
Okay.
a second.
What's going on?
We're trying to get to the city.
Yes, that's what I understand.
So
And we're
DM,
stuck in a
are we
recurring time loop.
getting to the city? So anyways, DM,
We're
how does
about-
this attempt work?
So we're about 50 feet away from this cart still.
I would have hoped that we were kind of doing a wider verse of it of like 80 or so. Just like actually being
Well,
nowhere
we're
near them.
still on the road. We're planning how to do it since you persuaded
Oh,
us.
Can we just keep
Oh
walking?
yeah, like let's just do a
I
wide
am
berth of
tempted
80
to go up
feet.
to the cart.
You are
Okay.
persuaded.
Wait. You gotta at least give me this. What's the
Okay,
scene like?
alright. Kai, let me actually give you a recap because the DM didn't want to and no one else has. So we woke up in the cave after the events of the night, right?
Yeah.
Shit that I don't know that you guys did. Something with a war. We all wake up and we're about to get on our way. We start hitting the road and we start going down the road
Yeah.
all the way to a certain point where we see a broken carriage.
Okay.
we hear crying and a soft whimpering in the carriage. So
Mm-hmm.
Maria goes and checks it out. I'm close behind just to kind of protect her, make sure it's not a trap or anything. I'm not gonna get attacked by something nearby. And as Maria's trying to help out with the woman, persuades her to give the child over so we can, see if the child is hurt or injured. The child screams, and we are all Groundhog Day back to the cave. The same thing happens a second time, but basically this time Aaron is the only one that passed the damn con save, so he remembers, something ain't right about this road, and my ears hurt. So we go up to the same carriage again, and this time I cast a silence spell, because I'm like, no sound. I don't want my ears to hurt again, right? And
Hold on. I thought it was just that the baby cried on the first one, not that it hurt.
well, it was something.
Yeah, he just shoot first, ask questions later, kind of thing.
Yeah, after Maria tries to again not take Aaron's advice of hey, maybe you should follow my lead. Goes and tries to help them out again. I just throw burning hands at them, hoping that's gonna work. And it didn't, because we look at the woman, same thing. So it's not just hearing; it's also sight. But no one remembers the sight part. I rolled a d4 to see if Orin would come up with a different plan because he feels he used magic and he doesn't remember using magic. He did. Now we're trying to walk around the carriage. Wide berth.
So we don't remember the day, or the first instance.
Only Aaron remembers the first instance. No one remembers the second, and we're on the third now.
Aaron thinks we're on the fourth because he knows he cast 2 spells.
Okay, so did you roll Nala's con saves?
I did.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be rolled because
I told him to roll it, but nope.
No, he doesn't like playing players who are not here.
Pretty much.
Okay. Can I roll?
Sure. Seeing as we literally just reset again.
Okay, just a con.
Wait, we reset even though we walked away?
he means the second time. Calm down.
You mean?
Oh, I was about to say.
We haven't determined the third one yet.
Oof, nice.
Yeah,
I got
sure
5
fail.
in that shit.
Count that 1 to the first save.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, I get 2.
Yeah.
So the first
we
one,
go.
big no, and
She not to 20 yet.
No, but close.
Okay. So third time?
No, because we're
No?
on the third one.
Oh, okay.
So, we're
So
yeah,
just-
this is the third.
So the 22, what did that do to me?
You probably remember the sight part.
you vaguely remember the woman coming out and being all crispy. Not sure why. though.
That's kind of.
Yummy. Sounds like a chicken wing.
Okay, so to us, it's just waking up right now. Even though it's the third time, we're just waking up and being like, "Wait a minute, this feels like a deja vu moment," kind of thing.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And you would have heard Aaron talking about how this feels like the third or fourth time that we're doing this. He's casted magic, so now he's like, let's just try and avoid the carriage altogether, because no.
I am clenched to your arm. No.
Okay, so we wake up. Aaron over here is like, "We gotta avoid the cart," and Nala's like, "Cart? Is that how it's playing right now?" 'Cause-
Pretty much.
Basically.
There's
Okay,
nothing about the
okay.
cart, just a crispy woman.
She's like, "Okay, whatever you say, man." And are you okay, Maria? Why are you on my arm?
I look up. Do I have to have a reason?
You're getting to Thrawn's level here. Thor's
So
level.
we.
Okay, so roll stealth as we all try to sneak around this cart.
My specialty. Watch me fail this.
I
Oh, we actually need I thought we were gonna wide berth it far enough that we
do I
could-
start hearing the crying?
No, you do not.
No, because we're
Do I hear
50 to 80 feet away, Reed.
Do I have to roll the stealth, or is it a group stealth?
Everyone's rolling their own stealth.
Chainmail's disadvantage, right?
It is indeed.
Oh,
Sadly.
man. Yes, you can rock this
Well, that
shit.
was shit.
He trips.
Well, I'm not tripping. I'm just not stealthing because again, I didn't think we needed
Starts
to. I'm
whistling
just
a
wide
tune.
berthing. So I guess everyone's trying to stealth, and Aaron's just not stealthing. And you guys are looking at him like, "What's the
Fuck
point
you
of taking
doing,
a
bro?
wide berth if you're not gonna stealth?" So it's like
Cal's not stealthing very well either, so.
Do I get away with it? You know.
Giant
Well, you are a
7 foot
hunk of
tall
metal.
machine making a fuckload of noise probably isn't a good thing.
Yeah, so one's not even bothering, the other is just.
The fuck are you here?
I feel
Well,
slightly
somehow
bad for not
she
helping
doesn't
whoever in the car.
perceive Cal, but she does hear Aaron.
Wow, that's a pretty-
Everyone run!
You just gotta run faster than the person behind you.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
basically just booking it down the road now, trying to get as far away
Basically.
as possible.
I mean, if we.
No, I'm
if
fine
we
with
even
stealth.
hear something from the cart, yeah, we're running.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, no. Alright.
Okay.
Continue.
So traveling a few more miles down
1,000
the
feet.
road,
Fucking
we
yeet.
eventually make our way to Terrian Pass.
I'm still thinking of that. Like, I was hoping that the people, whoever it was, like there was. I hope they're fine.
No.
I might send some adventurers that direction.
whatever happened, I didn't want to look at her. I had a weird deja vu of a burnt woman.
place before.
Wait, if she was burnt, she needed a healing. She would go back there.
No,
No,
no.
because the second we
We're over with that. That is gone. That's out of the question. We are
miles
past that.
away.
We are in here.
Should we at least tell some adventurers that there was?
No, they're
No.
they're fine.
Well, we should tell them that there's a possible trap and/or people that need help, and if they're
Well,
dumb
we're
enough to go,
literally walking up on a guard post right now, so we
yeah.
could tell someone.
Yeah. We which one is? No, should you tell them like what was down the road?
Can I rush down?
As we approach, sure. What are you trying to stealth from?
I'm trying to steal that
Whatever
gold on
it
the
is,
counter.
they can't see.
He's trying to hide. from
I steal all the
stealing.
gold on the counter.
Oh my.
Wait, what?
How do you plan on doing that in full view of 3 people?
I don't know, but I mean, that's a pretty good. I mean, yeah, come on.
Can I roll to
Fine,
smack him?
sleight of
That's a
hand.
nat 20. Jesus.
Sleight of hand. Oh, oof. Let's do this.
Ooh, he's in the shadows. He's
So
in the.
reach your hand up from underneath this table. You're just palming around on the table. And the guy sitting at the table slaps your hand with his ledger book.
Fuck.
Christ almighty.
You don't take
Anyways,
damage, but momentarily.
Nala, can you do the honors?
He then
Of what?
asks you to declare yourselves and your reason for travel.
Sorry, ignore the idiot. We're here to because the king orders.
We had king's orders.
No.
Oh yeah,
no,
you missed
King's
last
order.
session. Basically,
No
we
No
found...
one tells him anything.
I'm sorry, Kai. I thought they told you that much at least. Jesus.
No, she was here for that.
No, I was.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about
This
not
pork that
telling.
has no
Yeah,
idea what the hell we're here.
like
Oh,
the
man.
king ordered, or the
I just wanted friends.
the man in charge ordered us, ordered all adventurers to come here and get for this major quest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, the officer
You want musket?
asked you to
Yes.
declare yourself and your reason for travel.
We show our adventure. I show my adventure thing,
Your
my rank.
guild
and
seal.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I feel like that's what we're all just about to do, like show basically our ID.
I'm just sitting on the floor cuddling.
we are here by the king's summons. He was requesting all adventurers to see that can help with a quest that he has.
We are professionals.
Well
My name
enough, but you'll still be required to submit yourself for inspection by a senior officer.
Does that require prostate exams?
Does what now?
Like our buttholes.
Anywho, okay, so I was going to announce myself, but then got interrupted by prostate exams. But anyway, let me remember how to say my whole name here.
Okay.
My name's Nala Kimboltel, and I'm here. We are here to, by the king's summons of all adventurers, to help with this quest and do whatever we need to do to get through this.
Okay, so once again, he says you will be required to submit yourself for inspection by a senior officer.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And after hearing this, one of the guards up here is going to disappear into the guardhouse.
What does this guy look like?
The guy at the table?
Yeah.
He's not that cute, I
he
promise
is
you.
a green-scaled dragonborn.
Oh, so
You got competition now. Nala might have somebody else.
Guys, we're in a dragonborn city.
Or at least outside of one.
Jesus Christ.
So Maria's pissed.
Soon afterwards, the dwarf comes out with a heavily armored brass-scaled dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of exam? What is this?
And he is going to begin talking to people one at a time, starting with Twort.
Fuck, why am I over here? Fuck.
You're so screwed.
He's going to ask you what's your name and occupation and what weapons you're carrying.
My name's Twort, just Twort. I like stealing shit. I like touching people. I have a rapier short bow and a dagger, that's about it.
I'm just sitting like.
Nala is just like sitting there like.
Hey, you gotta be honest.
He's gonna deal.
And this is the fluffiest creature, musket right beside me.
Next up is Maria with the same line of questioning.
But you gotta give the dragonborn's expression.
He is stern-faced.
Aw, boo.
Although he does turn an eyebrow when Twort says he likes stealing shit.
I mean, I did just try to steal gold.
He just sees me face palming myself.
And he does kind of place his hand on the top of his great axe.
To be honest, we can't control him.
I'm a bit authentic.
So I say my name is Maria Striker. I am a bard, and I have let me go with my weapons list. Dagger, and a dagger and a hand crossbow, and would a lute be marked as a weapon?
To a bard, yes. But
Yeah.
I don't see how you could hide that from him if you wanted to.
Yeah, since I have like a medium, like a lute that's slightly bigger than me, like attached to my back. Yeah, is that all? I don't mention the book.
It's just a book, technically, to everyone else, so...
Cal
Yeah.
responds with, my designation is Composite Assault Lifeform Model 13. I am a Mistwalker, and what you see is what I have, gesturing to the two swords in his belt. Next is Snelly.
Alright, my full name is Snelbikin Nibblewee.
What the
And
fuck?
don't all my friends here call me Snelly, so anyways, and I make things. That's my thing. I make things. And
Descriptive,
help.
he says.
My weapon is my mind. Be scared.
Are you
Yeah.
going to announce any weapons you might have on your person?
Oh, yeah. I've got my crossbow, and I've got a couple daggers, and I mean you can count bear drawn as a weapon, maybe, But
Does he notice the big dog behind her? He's like, what the fuck? The moment you say that, he just noticed the big creature.
Okay, on to Nala.
Okay, sorry, what was the questions again?
Your name, your occupation, and any weapons you might have on your person.
Okay. She holds herself up like, she goes, my name is Nala Kimbeltel, and I am an entertainer and performer and part adventurer, and I have a longsword and great axe.
Would this guard
And
know who
longbow.
she is?
I was
Just
getting
because
to
he's
that.
brass doesn't mean anything.
I don't know, maybe her name
He
from
says,
your last name from somewhere.
That's interesting enough, as he removes his helmet to show a face you recognize.
Yeah.
She,
Correct.
So they do all know each other.
obviously, I'm like, of
We're
course,
all
the one
cousins.
example.
Didn't recognize the green dragonborn 4 feet away.
Do I?
No.
Okay, I was
Why
like, I
would
don't
you?
know fucking green dragonborn. Yeah, right. She. You see her just like light up, like, oh my gosh. She's like trying to keep cool because dragonborn shit. But she's like, Knock, what are you doing here? I mean, I know you're doing here, but I didn't know you got this post.
Yeah, the king sent me out here a while ago.
You got to see the
Apparently
king.
you get made captain, you get sent out into the sticks.
Well, it could be worse. But you got to see the king?
On occasion.
Oh. But as you guys could tell, like, she's kind of doing the whole Maria thing, but, like, not as energetic. You can tell she's happy to see this guy, and she goes, oh.
No, I'm... DM, does he see me, like, attached to her arm?
Are you still attached to my arm? No, she would have
Yes.
pried Maria off before they even got here. But she goes, oh, I'm sorry, guys, this is my brother, not Quinn.
You have a brother?
I know, right? Magic. It's amazing, ask questions. But anyway, yeah, this is one of my brothers. The other one,
I quickly
Wait,
run
wait.
over and look up at him.
How many brothers you got?
I got 2.
Any kind of
Oh, okay.
incest
I
going
thought
on.
maybe that you had like a huge family or something we didn't know about.
No, and
How tall is this guy, anyway?
About half a head taller than Nala.
I'm, like, just looking straight up.
So they are all related.
No, shut up.
That's just I couldn't help it.
I didn't recognize you. Look at you. Oh my god. All the gods. Sorry, I forget there's more than one god here. No. But she's just speechless. She was not ready to see him. She's like, ah!
The guy at the guard post is like,
oh right, you're at work. Can I see you later?
I'll probably be stationed here for quite some time, so if you pass through again, I might be here still.
Oh good, we probably will. You know what?
Should we tell him about the cart that we passed?
I will.
Card is gone and over with.
I will in a minute.
Let the woman
but yeah,
talk to her brother.
Yeah, God, she goes. She turns to the party. And I haven't seen my brother in 2 years. It's quite a while when you grown up with him and for like ever. But brother, these are my adventure friends. I met it's been a few weeks. They're special, but they're very helpful, and I trust most of them.
Most.
Keyword.
My tail is slightly wagging side to side. Very excited.
But yes, total. If she's just like completely speechless. but right. I'll let you go back to work. I don't want to embarrass you. But where were you? You're stationed here, but where can I drop by so I don't bother you at work?
I got a cabin a little ways off. It's a little bit to the northeast.
Yeah, you're very specific as always.
So do we?
He's not the intelligent
everyone
brother,
here?
okay?
Did we get everyone here?
Yes. But
Pretty much.
all
So
right. And you can tell that she really wants to hug her bro, but she doesn't want to like embarrass him either. So she's just like, "Be cool." But shit. What was the question I was gonna ask? Give me a second. But, okay. So this out of character. This post here is this how far from the city?
Couple miles,
Oh, okay, it's like a wall kind of thing. Okay.
pretty much.
Or is it going into the volcano? Is it inside the volcano?
No, it's outside.
Okay, okay. I wasn't really sure. The picture's kind of deceiving.
It's basically the gateway that
Mhm.
leads to the pass that goes straight to the city.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I bet you get to meet a lot of venturing people and interesting people. But yes, when I come
And
back
some
down
good-looking
here,
ones.
when we come back down here, I definitely want to stop by and catch up. Oh my goodness! Now I know where you actually are. I can actually write letters to you. So, but
Only
Okay.
haven't talked to him since you left on your
Hey,
journey.
out of curiosity, you still have that crest on your armor, right? Cal.
Kel's dragon mark has been changing over time. Now it's more of a lightning-shaped dragon that's starting to inch its way closer to his shoulder.
So does this guy know what this is?
It's changed far too much for him to be able to recognize it. It is still the same in color, though.
So it looks like a curse kind of thing on your body.
Basically what it is.
But yeah. Nala's gonna. Are we holding up the line?
There's like 4 other adventure party behind us.
Now Quinn, you might want to be careful. There's this weird cart thing a couple miles down that way, and she points. And kind of a weird magic thing going on. I wish Nicole was here. Then he would probably figure it out. But just if people go missing, that's probably because of it. We didn't really know what to deal with it, so.
We kind of yeet out of there.
I'll send a group of people to investigate it when we can requisition the men.
All right.
Okay.
We just doomed a group of people. Thanks for that.
Hey, as long as my
We
brother's
only
not
have that
going.
on our conscience.
Well, that's up for the DM to decide. But so then Nala's gonna be like, oh right, we gotta get going.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And she's gonna give him a very solid handshake, because like the forearm handshake, because she doesn't want to be too embarrassing, but she like catch you later. But and then she's gonna lead the party. Let's go.
And he puts his helmet back on and goes back into the outpost.
Happy days.
Okay, so we pass through the gate. And as we round the final bend to the road, in the distance we can make out the great stone gateway that marks the entrance to the underground city.
Ooh, fascinating.
Passing through the tunnel, they are met with the expansive cave that the city's carved into. Looking over the edge of the embankment, you can see that there's a river of lava that flows through the city. Can everyone make
out of curiosity,
perception checks?
Perception?
Perception.
Stanley's too small to see.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, do I see people other Dragonborns looking at me and what the fuck? Is that a kobold?
I
So
should do the
everyone
same thing.
but Snelly now has a general idea what the main street of this town looks like, and general idea of what stores are running alongside of it.
Well, she's been in here before, even if it's been a while.
Before they could fully take in the sights of the city, the group gets intercepted by 2 members of the Royal Guard, who begin leading them down Main Street to the Royal Palace. Along the main road, you see such sights as the General Store, a shop called Fire and Brimstone, and another one called Beholder's Eye. A few shops to check in on later.
Especially the Beholder's Eye that actually has a name.
Well,
I
they
get a slight shiver over hearing the Beholder's Eye.
Does Maria even know what a beholder is? You know what? Make a history check.
I don't roll.
So roll.
Like, I live in the caves. I have a feeling we probably have heard rumors about legend. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys know exactly what a beholder is.
Ugh.
I would love to get a map of this place.
As the group's being led, Nala leans down to Thwart and goes, "Okay, Thwart, we're going to be near some royalty, so could you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I will pay you 10 gold if you behave the whole time we're here."
Make it 15 and then we're good.
She squints at him. "You promise?"
Yeah, we're good. We're good. 15
Betrays
15
us
pieces
all.
of gold and we're good.
So
if
that
you
means
don't behave, you gotta pay it back double.
Oh yeah, I'll probably get my ass whooped. It's all good. Trust me. I know how this.
okay. So, but that means to be quiet.
Yeah,
we
no
might
words.
throw-
No word. Does that mean no words or no actions?
No actions and no
Okay,
words. Don't do
oh,
anything
okay.
that makes us stand up.
All right. Fine,
Literally
just
the
follow.
opposite of who you normally are.
Shush.
All right, fine. I'll be quiet. It's fine.
Okay. She gives him a head pat. Thank you.
Then
You looking at this, Maria? You looking?
I am up looking at like trying to think of like where's a nice clothing store.
Oh yeah.
From the main road, you can't see one.
But,
All you have to look at is me.
I'm so glad we made him wear clothes.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have clothes on.
Okay,
Really?
continuing. No,
Yeah.
continuing. Okay, so after that,
So they lead us into the royal palace. Upon entering, you are enthralled by the lavish decorations.
oh
I just want to steal all of it.
no,
Basically, we're taken through all the back corridors to the place where there's not too many furnishings and such. And we are led to a meeting chamber where a bunch of other adventurers are waiting.
oh goody.
How many pockets do I see?
Oh my god, what'd I say?
Fine.
And give a nod like so.
So we know how it is.
I'm being an idiot.
I thought that was my job. The real royalty hasn't gotten here yet. I'm still waiting.
Oh God, I can see Thorn like falling in love with one of the royalty.
I think I could pull something like that off.
Anyway, so we're all sitting here. Is it quiet or is there like how's the atmosphere?
Other groups are talking amongst each other,
Okay.
basically feeling out the general air of the room.
Yeah, guys, now Nala usually kind of holds herself like pretty like not prideful or anything like that, but you know, like confident. And now this like in here, she's just like full dragonborn. She's just like, I own this room. It's my bitch.
Yikes. It's even scarier than.
I look at you like.
You're
Are
currently
you
the
okay?
only dragonborn in this room, by the way.
Oh shit! Look at that. I own this bitch. Yes.
At least at the moment.
She sits a little straighter and looks a little more like professional. That's a word for it. Kind of, you know, like.
I just look at you like slightly awkward. Like, are you okay?
Are you trying to say couth?
What do you mean? What?
You said there's another word for it. I was just wondering if that was the word you were trying to say.
Well, I'm impressed you know that word. First of all.
Oh,
Second,
God damn it.
it's more of like, you know how like there's a casual and like professional kind of thing. Kind of, you know, you wouldn't slouch around in a actual meeting room. You would sit up and look engaged in a.
Yeah.
I guess I'm an only adult here. I don't know.
You don't know boss then.
Well, normally, professionally, kind of thing, but not too stiff. She's not like robot or anything like that. But you know, she's a little more aware of like how she's holding herself. And if Maria's asking that, she goes, "Yeah, we're in the freaking castle. We're in royalty here. You don't want to look like a slum."
Well, for me, I've never really been in the castle, so I don't really know how to act.
Well, me neither. I just been told.
I'm the definition of slum. Do I belong?
Not in the slightest.
Ah, that's great.
You're just sitting here swinging your feet as they dangle in the chair. Just acting like generic toddler in a McDonald's fucking high chair.
You know what? Take it. Give me a McDonald's try.
Yeah. So.
Just as small. I don't need...
I forgot to add them in, but there are like bits of food on the table and such.
Oh, cool.
I start my...
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm now. I run over, but the table is like slightly bigger than me. So I'm just like, I have to like find a chair, pull it over, and sit on top of it.
You're sitting on 2 chairs now?
No, I pull over a chair and then I'm sitting on it, so I can reach the table.
Like on your knees, or you're standing up on the chair
Fully standing.
because you're short. And this is a dragonborn table, so
Yeah.
it's not tiny.
So yeah, I have to like stand up on the on the chair and then get the food, and there's like so much. I'm like, my mouth's drooling.
Oh, yikes. I thought I was an embarrassment.
Well, could be worse.
Few hours pass, and the royal guard near the door taps his staff on the floor a few times to settle the noise in the room. And he calls out, "Your attention, please! All rise before His Eminence, King Montavious, and his most trusted royal advisor, Lord Fibblekin."
You can see me like halfway like trying to shove some food down my face.
Well, no, it's gonna stand up like they told him.
I stand on the chair so I look like I'm...
They come into a regalia of horns, making a grand entrance, and sit at the table.
Are they gonna tell us to sit, or we sit when he sits?
You sit after he sits.
Okay. Well, sometimes they're like, "Okay, now you can sit."
I'm just gonna jump down in my seat.
The room settles to a still quiet, and the king begins to speak. "I assume you know why you've all been called here, but if you are unaware, foreign ships have been spotted off the north coast of the continent. I would like you to accompany my army as they attempt to intercept these foreign invaders. If you are interested, we will reconvene at dawn in 3 days just outside the city. You have until then to prepare yourself for the journey and the battle ahead."
I'm just like, what?
Basically, we just got conscripted into a war.
Woo! Glorious.
Can they do that?
He is a king.
And he's giving us. He said we were interested.
Would this be a smart idea? Well,
We'll talk about it afterward. So,
There is a brief pause while he's waiting for people to ask questions and such.
oh shit. I had a question. Hold on, I think. So he said that there was foreign ships. Does that does that mean we're going out to go fight them, or they come in on land?
They're coming towards us.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be on land. Okay, cool.
They're on
Foreign
the
ships.
mainland, but they're on the way.
Okay. You guys have any questions? That's pretty much the only question I had.
I don't know. I've never been in a war before.
Me neither.
What's the profit?
Are you seriously gonna ask a king that?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get knighted.
A thief knighted? I don't
if
think
you-
that's a good idea.
if you somehow survive this, you can become a noble.
No, it's not.
A
Any.
noble thief.
You can
They
become
exist,
Robin
but they're
Hood.
Super rare.
Okay, I'll change what I'll ask. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep my first question. Fuck. I know I should have wore a thong. Would have been more attractive.
What was the question you asked?
What's the profit?
I mean, that's kind of
Rude.
I
Well,
mean,
no.
but what are we doing it for?
well, no. I mean, it's technically a legit question. We're adventurers. Other than me, you guys have no alliance to this place. I mean, what?
Like, if the road goes to ruin, I could just keep nitpicking.
No, but now that is pardon me, Your Majesty, but other than me, are my fellow adventurers don't particularly have an alliance with this country. What would be a reward if we were able to successfully push away or push back the strange, what do you call them? The
People.
strange
Invaders.
invaders. Yeah.
I suppose I could grant a boon to your party. Some grand reward.
I'm intrigued. Continue.
Uh,
Thank you, Nala.
do you know what these intruders look
They're too far away to be able to recognize from here. Or at least where his spies were.
But okay. Nala just nods and goes, I think that'd be a suitable reward. And she looks to her party and the rest of the adventurers. What do you guys think?
I like profit.
That'll be your boon then.
I don't know. I'm sure I could think of something.
Something fit for
Cal's not a big
opposite of a king.
guy on worldly possessions. I think he
you
has
could
literally 7 items in his inventory.
Hey, Cal, you can just give me your items. I'll be fine. You don't need them. I need them.
What
Trying to
do
whisper to a guy 10 feet away.
I crawl under the seats.
what do
That doesn't
the
seem sketchy at all.
what do the rando adventurers think or say?
Call
Is
them
you-
random.
Just talking amongst themselves.
Oh, how they talk? Well, she was asking them a question pretty loudly, so
They're mostly
Well, the-
giving their approval. They're
okay.
ready to go off and fight. They made the journey here. They might as well. There's profit to be gained.
But okay. Well, if the other adventurers make a acknowledgement and approve, then I was gonna be like, okay, then yeah, that's suitable, and just gonna sit back down.
Okay, the king and his advisor then leave to more royal fanfare. And party regroups outside of the palace to decide what to do next. We have 3 days to burn.
3 days. Okay.
I know what I'm doing. Actually, hang on. I forgot to
capering, we get
calculate
it.
the.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was rude.
Yeah, it's true. How many days did we take to get here from the time that we started today?
5 in total.
Okay.
You're behind.
Yeah, so on the 3rd day I gave Maria the topaz back as the gem of brightness.
Ew.
Okay.
That would help us.
It's that one that has the one that looks like the dragon necklace.
But Nala would also look very like energized after that whole thing. She's like, "Oh my god, we got to see the king! What a day! I get to see my brother and the king. Whew! Felt like playing some music. Let's do this."
You want to go like head to like a place and play music and stuff?
Are you asking her out?
Oh.
To make me spank you.
Yeah, we're like gonna kick you.
Oh, Jesus.
But no. Anyway, Thwart, here you go.
Oh, yeah.
She gives Thwart 15 gold.
Hell yeah. I take.
But it's just called the Gem of Brightness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so where are we heading? Will he write?
Just need a copy and
Past
place
the
it.
general store and 2 other stores on the way into town.
Well,
I like
since
to get
they
to
have
the general
names,
store and pick up a map.
yeah, since they have names, we definitely gotta check them out right off the bat.
The
But-
closest one to us that we saw is the Beholder's Eye.
As a general store, or just one of your name stores?
That's one of the other various stores. The general store is excuse me, the far side of town.
Oh, good.
It was right close to
Um,
the entrance.
Cool. Well, Nala's going to go, well, we got some time to kill. Why don't we scout out the stores that we passed by and come back later if we, or buy the stuff now. I mean, up to you guys.
Yeah.
I've never been in a battle or war, to be exact, but, this is my homeland, and I feel somewhat obligated, but you guys are not. If you, at any time before the 3 days is up, feel like you don't want to do it, then, don't feel like you have to. But I would appreciate you guys, helping out.
I get a baboon, right?
The what? The boon. Oh,
This is Boone.
boon.
Sorry, I thought I was getting a monkey.
It's pretty much
You
like
could ask for a monkey. I don't fucking
No.
know.
it's pretty much like a big favor that he
Pretty
can
much.
grant us.
Oh.
But so
Oh,
she's
awesome.
that's what she says to the group. But
Thing I forgot to mention, it's about 10 degrees hotter inside this cave than it was outside the cave.
my family moves around actually. Again, you guys didn't bother asking, so I didn't bother telling. But they're part of the circus called the Elementas.
The circus. I gotta
Yes.
see this. Is it the circus of blood?
No,
No.
it's a regular circus with performers and shit.
And magic, musician. But
Sorry, I had to make that reference.
no, she goes, yeah, and right now they're not really nearby. Are they near the are they near the site where the invaders are coming?
Kind of, but not completely. I think the
You think
map's being shown right now. Quaddis Bay is straight right of Thurlder, but
Okay,
it'd still be
they're
a couple days inland.
Okay, so they're not in
So-
immediate.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much where you just pinged is where they're going to be showing up.
Yeah, they're not here right now. They're actually in near Aquatis Bay for the winter. So
Okay.
For everyone who
Yeah,
didn't
let's-
already know, it's mid-fall.
you mean me?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much everyone but you, because I told you earlier today.
So it's how many of you guys are sweating really badly?
What are you talking
In
about? It feels
real
great in
life,
here.
or- So I don't feel heat.
Nala's actually really comfortable.
It's
Oh my
not
God.
too bad because forges are pretty hot, so I'm kind of used to it.
Would this heat matter with me?
You'd be slightly uncomfortable, but not like.
You barely wear anything. You're perfectly fine.
No.
She's
Yeah,
Nala's the one wearing armor.
Yeah, I'm
So-
wearing this like sports bra kind of thing.
Pretty much.
But okay. So anyway, so just let me know if you decide to back out. It's perfectly fine. So let's go to that Beholder's store that we saw.
Yeah, Beholder's Eye.
Okay, so from leaving the front of the castle, we pass a couple of houses, a few random bits and bobs shops, and we walk into the Beholder's Eye.
There's like a Beholder's stock eye sticking there, like that turns and looks at us. Like, yeah. Oh my god, it is an actual Beholder. How much you bet?
Depends on how much you're willing to bet. Yeah, bet against the DM with information he already knows. So we walk into the store, and behind the counter there is a small goblinoid man dressed in regal
Uh-oh.
colors counting some coins.
Hmm.
Looking around the
Hello.
shop, there are various bits and bobs of jewelry, some loose gems and such.
Ooh,
Snelly is now happy.
I am Nala's happy. And some
Yeah.
decent quality shit here finally. Anyway, is there any pretty rings?
Probably, you're literally 30 feet away from the palace, so this is probably one of the more upscale jewelry stores you're going to find.
Hell yeah,
Everything is more expensive. How much money do we all have?
Nunyas.
More
Touch
than
my
I can
money.
spend.
Oh, by the way, you owe me for the next.
Yikes.
I owe you for the necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
part of
it's
her
just
making
not free.
stuff was that we paid for what she was making.
I thought I already paid you.
You gave me the gem for it.
Oh, so much do I have to pay you?
Lots.
200 gold.
You're in debt, boy.
What? Was that expensive? How? What?
You just got a really cool flashlight.
This is not a very common item, you realize, and it took me almost the entire trip here to make it.
Yeah.
Can I
Negotiate.
would I have to roll for a slight haggle?
How much is it?
200.
200 gold.
200. 200, you know?
What?
Are you actually trying to haggle the price, or are you trying to insight into her to
Wait,
see
wait,
if
wait,
that's
wait,
the
wait,
real
wait.
price?
Slightly.
In Maria's defense, did you mention the 200 gold price there?
Yeah, you didn't really mention. I thought you were making it for free. Like you were saying, like
No,
oh,
I'm not for free. I told you I'd give you a good price, considering
Yeah.
that like if you walk into a magic store and they happen to have a gem of brightness, which good luck, it's gonna be a lot more than 200 gold.
I thought I told you to make something with it. Like I didn't ask for like.
I didn't.
Ah, there you go. There's the loophole.
The funny thing about it is,
Fucking Becca.
I actually asked you to just make jewelry, not add flavor to it.
No. I mean, that's what she does. That's what she fucking does.
You asked me to make something with it. I made something with it.
Fucking
I
Becca.
did exactly what you asked.
You
You didn't
little
ask
shit.
her how much it was gonna cost you.
I'm
The
dying.
problem is, I actually have plans for that necklace.
Okay, I'll pay half.
No, wait, no, you're not paying any of it. This is.
You could just
I
let
even
her
spent
keep it.
money. Yeah, I spent money to make it in the first
Oh my
place.
fucking god! I can't.
Yeah. So if you want me to do it
No.
for free, I'm short now. Now I'm in debt. Like the money that I spent on it, I lost money.
I give you 200 gold.
Thank
Ugh.
you.
I can't. That's the most gnomish thing I've ever witnessed.
Really?
I'm now looking at the necklace and like the box I put the necklace in. I'm like looking at it.
Oh my fucking god, that's great. That made my night.
I go and high five Snelly.
No. So you gotta be careful with the gnomes. They're crafty for a reason.
Yeah, they're good at what they do, and they'll charge you for it. If you're good
I,
at something,
yeah.
then never do it for free. It's basically a no motto.
I actually look up at Nala and I looked at the box and looked at you.
What?
Now let's go look.
Now I'm going to kill Thorn.
What is up
Well-
with you and stabbing people today?
Acrobatics? Can I roll that?
Technically, it was only Thorn from what I've seen, but Thwart. But no, Nala's busy looking at rings. Like instead of the copper ring, she's gonna find a ring.
Attuned to that?
Huh?
I was talking about the gem of brightness.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't say
be in-
anywhere in the description if you have to attune to it or
Let me
not.
check. No, it has 50 charges,
Okay, so it's
and you don't
basically
have
a
to
lot.
attune. Yeah.
You know, as I give my money to you, I'm like slightly hesitating, but I give it to you, and I look very down. My tail is not wagging. It's like
Aw.
Something tells me Maria's pretty broke right now. In a shop in a town where she could get all the shiny things.
yeah, I actually had plans for the day and stuff, and now I don't have enough to make it do stuff I wanted to do.
Well, now you know. You always ask how much.
I think my next order of business, I need to find a workshop that I can work in the next few days.
Oh wait, did he start working on that one pendant thing? Last opal?
One thing at a time. Okay.
Fuck.
I did your thing. I'm making something for our rogue now. So
Wait, I'm getting something.
Because I think I did give you
Yes.
that April.
Wait, hold on. When did I say this? Or what happened?
Oh, let me
Look,
see it.
everyone, remember when I passed around
Oh.
my catalog and everybody
No, I
gave me like their wish list of things that they want? This is my list of things that I'm making for people.
How
and
much
you're
is it gonna
next.
cost?
It's gonna cost you
Does, does, does this
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine. You know
does
what?
this
But you-
catalog have the price
but-
range on the side?
Yes, but do you want to be able to see in the dark? Huh?
Compared to
Not seeing in the dark.
not seeing in the
seeing.
dark.
I mean,
I
like,
think
look,
only
so
like
you want to
two
be,
of us
you
can
wanna
see
be
in the dark
sneaky,
right now.
right?
Yeah,
See,
I'm
like,
fine with
right,
that
you-
because
you're
I'm quite jealous of people who see in the
based
dark.
on based on how what happened with the whole like undead thing. Remember when you were trying to sneak around, but you had that torch? That wasn't very really sneaky.
Yeah.
But if you were able to see in the dark, that would have been so much better. So if you can see in the dark, you'll be a lot better at what you do.
Man, I totally feel like
I-
spending 200 gold right now. I'm down.
Exactly.
I
See what I'm
was
saying?
wondering,
Hell yeah.
can you make if we come across like a deep gnome or someone who's from the Underdark, can you somehow modify their thing and make a greater night vision?
Greater
Do what?
greater night vision.
Yeah, like so we can see further in the dark.
You know, most
Because-
Underdark races have 120 feet of dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there he's talking about applying that to the actual goggles themselves, like enhancing.
Yeah, she could
The-
probably improve them to make them better.
Okay, Snelly, real quick.
Mhm.
Now I know we gave you a list, but you didn't mention that would be 200. That I agree with. So before you start making it, make sure to ask us to see if we can actually afford it. before you now this time, you know, there's that loophole. I'll give granted that, but from that moving forward, before you're like, you know what, I made this shit for you, give me my money. Like, hold on, I wasn't ready for that.
I did tell y'all before, like
No, actually, you
this was
did
a
it
few weeks ago, but I did tell y'all before that I can't do this for free.
when you first joined the party. You didn't tell us you were going to make it for us for free.
No, I paid. Oh well, I'm not.
Yeah, you did pay for when I did to your flute thing. Remember? And I
Nothing's
did
free in this
explain
world.
that way back then. Yeah, I explained this way back.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever
I'm not working
paid
for
to
free.
stab somebody.
And granted, no, I don't. Yeah, you deserve to get the money you owe, but just give us a heads up if you plan on start making that, because some of us might not have the money to afford it. So just
And,
you know.
and I feel like you're one of those people that will break people's legs if they don't pay up.
Or
Or at least let Bear do it.
What do you think she means, Vadron?
That's her enforcer right there.
Look at oh shit, we figured out Snelly.
Are y'all scared?
Oh god. That is too
Okay,
funny.
so we're having a really open argument directly in front of this goblin's counter.
He's like he now noticed like, are you trying to run me a business?
Oh, anyway, Nala's was looking at the rings and trying to figure out like a nicer rings that Snelly can put the cure wounds spells on. Appreciate the copper, but
I don't really think the rarity of the ring really matters other than just you're wearing a shiny ring.
exactly. Dragonborn, come on. The one thing Dragonborn, dragons, and kobolds have in common is their love for shiny things.
Oh yeah.
My god, you must
You like-
love polishing your armor.
Oh yes, she's very shiny.
Such a chainmail, it takes literal hours.
She'll do it.
You also see me like I have like the large bracelet on my arm, but kobolds also have this thing where they will like pierce their horns to put like earring jewelry on it.
Yeah, I think you were talking about that a couple sessions ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do a lot of research on kobolds.
yeah. So she
Yeah, there's
she's gonna look
plenty
for
of expensive looking jewelry around here.
could look good with Nala. She's a brass dragon, which is kind of goldish, but not really. In some extent, Would a silver look good on her? Yeah.
Yes.
Silver would look good. Any simple but elegant looking rings? Or simple and, fuck.
So you're looking for like rings with jewels in them, or just simple bands?
Just a simple band. Yeah. That has like maybe a little elegant design on it.
Engraved silver rings. You could probably find a couple of them. If you want a custom engraved, it'd cost a little more.
No. Yeah, just a simple silver ring with like a simple design on it, kind of thing. Also look good with her performer outfit, kind of thing. So she can wear it for all occasions.
Something like that'll probably run you about 80 gold.
Sweet. Okay, I can do that. No, that's all. But so, is there any? She looks looks over at Snelly. Any other magical items?
We can do a can we talk to the store owner that if there's any magical items he has for sale?
Well, yeah, sure. I was just gonna be like looking around for it.
Yes, let's peruse the let's browse and look at the magic items and ask how much they cost.
Okay, well, hey, just think of this. If we find something that is good, you can take it, copy it, and then make more of it.
I don't need to copy anything. We don't have to spend the money on that.
It's all about the money, you know.
I just wanted to find a. Oh, here we go.
Well, anyway, is there anything other interesting things in here other than jewelry?
There's loose gems and such, but other than that, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we have to do in this general store? Or not general store, but jewelry store?
Nope.
Nope. I'm just posting pictures of.
Were there in fact any magical items?
Not that you could tell.
Can we use Aaron's detect magic?
I can maybe go in the corner and do a ritual of detect magic, and then I can come back.
Sit for 10 minutes while waiting, and hope the store owner doesn't detect what you're doing.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do detect magic spell.
Nothing here is innately magical, other than things directly on the shop owner's person.
Crap.
I can steal it.
I would love to see you try. He could probably kick your ass.
Yeah, if he catches me. Stupid stuff.
I would like to chat up with the owner and ask him if why did he name his place
the Beholder's Eye.
Beholder's Eye.
Well, you see, lad, I sell all this jewelry, which is quite beautiful. So you could say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Nala's gonna reach over and strangle him.
No. Come on, we already got what we needed.
Nah, she doesn't do that.
Just landed a water bottle flip.
Oof.
Nice.
There's
a couple. There's two more of these. I swear to God, I have so much jewelry on my for my thing. I didn't know what to do with it all.
So much ice on my wrist.
I basically, one of my characters sells jewelry for a living. He makes and sells it. He just travels around in like a buggy. So that's why I have so many like colored jewelry.
Okay, so where are we headed to next?
Weapons.
Of the shops you know of, there's still the Fire and Brimstone and the general store.
Do we know if any of them have weapons?
No.
I like to go to the Fiery Brimstone because that sounds awesome. Sounds like It sounds like a tavern.
Well, let's
is
go check it
nice.
out.
Okay, so we move a couple buildings down the street and make our way to the Fire and Brimstone. As we walk in, we hear the clanging of hammer upon anvil.
There you go.
And,
Aha, my place.
and you're greeted with the sight of a red-haired and bearded dwarf.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey,
Yes,
do
all
you
dwarves have to be
by
Scottish.
chance? Do you by chance rent out space for like a workshop area?
I suppose I have an area around back you could use. Doesn't see much use now that I have my new forge.
Nice. I would love to use that space for like the next couple of days while we're in town. And my friends are going to do their thing, and I've got some projects that I'm working on.
How's 5 gold a day sound to you?
That sounds perfect.
And it's yours.
All right, I'll pay him up front.
I love that guy's accent.
So what kind of weapons he got for a sneaky small little bitch?
Well, I could make just about anything you want. I've been heralded as the greatest blacksmith in all the land.
Well, we all know that's a dead ass lie, but continue.
Wait. So, what's his name? What do you say?
The name's Magnus Ironmaw.
Wait a minute. Everyone, look at the. No. Hold up.
I said that.
Dear Lord.
Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you. I'm gonna run up and like shake his hand.
I'm gonna bury you one day. I mean, sorry.
I go and bonk him on the head. Be quiet.
Sexy.
Well, yes, it is an honor to meet you. I actually wasn't expecting to,
Thorn,
run
don't
into
make
ya.
your cast sleep on you.
Well, my
Excuse
shop's
me.
right in the middle of Main Street, so it'd be real hard to miss me.
True, very true. Oh my goodness. Now he says he's the greatest. Can he make like +1 swords?
He
Or
can't
is
make magical weapons, but he can craft in mithril and adamantium.
That sounds like so much money.
Mithril! I love Mithril.
How much do they usually run?
It depends on what you want to make.
A long sword made out of it.
I point out, I pull up my, I pull out this, the paper, you remember with the little dagger I had that I wanted to make?
Oh yeah, that one dagger that you sketched out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think the DM's looking up something.
I am, in fact.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I thought mithril was usually used for like armor and shit.
It can be, but you can also make weapons out of them to make the weapons count as half of its weight. There's a tricky workaround that Cal's about to exploit. But mithril can be pretty costly, depending on what you want made with it. A long sword would probably run you close to $1,000.
Yeah, no. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's roughly 6 pounds of
Question.
mithril right there.
Okay, well, question: how much is 6 pounds of raw mithril?
Mithril would be about $2,500.
It costs more for the actual thing to be made than it does, or no, it costs more for the materials to make the thing than it does to actually buy the thing.
Well, he gets it at a very discounted price, so
Oh, I see.
he's making profit here.
Okay, wow. Well, when she gets the money, she'll definitely come back. Shit. And so, but can Magnus make anything like what Maria drew up?
Yeah, I still have the handle.
What did you want it made out of?
What do you think I should make this thing out of? I have. Well, I was going to spend the 300 gold on making this dagger, but nope.
I can make your dagger too.
You forget she is our basically do everything crafty character.
This is like the one time chance to like have this sword, this dagger made by the world's greatest blacksmith.
He does have. Yeah, he's kind of one upped you on that one.
Pretty much.
So.
So
But
basically,
it could be
what
a
can
plus
I
one dagger.
what can I spend for 192 gold and 8 silver?
Pretty much anything up to gold. Platinum, mithril, and adamantine would be out of your price range.
Is there anything that metal that will give that kind of light gray look to it?
You get it made out of bronze, copper, electrum, gold, iron, lead, silver, steel, or tin.
What's stronger, steel or silver?
Steel
Depends
is
on what
stronger.
you're using it for.
Stabby stab.
You want a steel stabby stab.
Actually, silver, because we don't know we can meet with evil little shits.
You can ask for a silver edge to it.
Yeah.
Because silver is actually kind of a softer metal, a lot like gold.
So basically, a silver edge. Yeah. Okay. Would that like steel with silver edge?
Probably run you about 40 gold for that modification.
All right. Yeah. And then we can get our lovely person when I get my money up to and I get my yeah, I will get that. And how much was that be taking off my money? And how long it would take us to get how long it would take it to be made?
Dagger could probably be made by the end of today.
I will also hand him the would I have that chiseled, or was it like is it still a do I still have the ivory thing?
You still have the tusk somewhere in your character sheet.
Yeah, boar tusk. I thought I made that in the handle, but yeah. And how much would it cost if I give it to him and then tell him like I would like to get it
No,
for the handle?
He'll do it for no extra cost because it'll save him on material.
All right, that'd be good. And that would be for the handle, and whatever's left from making with the tusk, keep it. You can make some type of project with it. How big is that tusk thing?
It's roughly 6 inches long from tip to base.
All right.
So it's definitely enough material for him to make a grip that would fit your hand.
Sweet. Yeah, that's basically what I want to get. And there's like a little lanyard to it.
Cal's gonna order a new sword and put a bag of gold that's way too big on the fucking table.
How much gold was that so I can reduce that?
I think I said 40.
Was it 48 or?
Yeah, it was 30.
Okay. All right. I had to use my calculator. All right. Sweet. I got my dagger. Out of curiosity, would that be a +1 for this special dagger?
Since it probably won't get used before the session's over, I'll just do the stats and such in between sessions.
Okay. Yeah. I'm also planning to have it where it will have its own perk. And that's where I will go contact Snelly for.
Okay, does anyone else need the blacksmith shop for anything?
Kelly, you're not going to claim any more lugs of metal?
No,
I thought you had a railgun on your guy.
Yeah. I pick up the metal ball every time I fire it.
Oh,
I have to roll percentile every time I fire it to see if it breaks.
you should pick up more.
I only need one. I can only use it once per long rest.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Does a lot of damage though. If I hit. Or rather, if my opponent doesn't dodge it in time.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Yeah, well, she'll come back here another day when she's, what's the highest tier? It makes buku money.
Okay,
Should we head to the general store?
That's what I would assume. It's the only store we know of so far.
Yeah, I need to pick up a map so we know what room we can head to.
Okay, so we move further down the road now, passing over the bridge that goes over the lake of lava, or the river of lava.
Like a what?
River of lava. You heard that correctly.
You are currently glitching out, so.
There is a river of lava that runs through this town.
I know. I heard that, but you were glitched out with the first time.
Yeah. The blacksmith literally uses runoff from this river to operate his forge. That's why he has a spare forge that Snelly can use.
Oh, that's so convenient. Lava. Yeah. It's
It
perfect.
feels like he's cheating the system.
I'm drooling over his like whole setup. Just like this is ideal. This is what I want.
Only if we could sell our land and then move up here.
Why are you so insistent on moving up here?
I don't know. I thought
He's a
you'd
kobold.
be closer to your brother,
He's used to being in
and
caves and shit.
Fair.
yeah,
Well-
I thought you'd be at least get a chance to be next to your family. So
Well, granted, that's very thoughtful, but we are walking on our own paths right now, and my goal isn't here. I can't
Oh.
really achieve my goal here.
what is your goal?
Here we go. She kind of pauses. Well, I guess simply put, to reach the top of the adventuring adventures rank, and be a well-known musician wouldn't hurt either. Wouldn't help. And just be well-renowned. It's kind of simple, but it's kind of complicated to explain. And you see her kind of get like slightly embarrassed by it, but like looking away but
I currently looking at you, tail side wagging side to side. Yeah,
but
I understand that.
But yeah, and then if nothing works out, I can always go back to my family, and I enjoyed my circus family, and wouldn't mind performing there either. So,
Hey, if I fail my mission, is it okay if I join you?
But sure, and Pyra would love you probably, especially you play very well. Oh, sorry, she's kind of like my aunt. She's the woman who took my mother in. Long story. She's a great musician. She's one of the people that taught me how to play, next to my mother. So she's pretty cool.
I just thought of an evil thing for the DM to mess with. Never mind. Metagame. Ignore me.
But but anywho, let's go buy that map and store up on rations and potions.
Yeah.
I guess that's where the rest of my money's gonna go.
Okay, so as we walk into the general store, we are greeted by a man
Lich.
of Elvish descent.
Elvish descent. That's very interesting. What kind of elvish descent?
Specifically half elf above the table.
Oh, okay.
Half of for human?
You don't know. He might not even know.
Would I know because I had a master that was human?
I don't know how you could tell.
They have unique feature fizzers.
I don't know what would be pretty anatomically different between an elf and a human, so... I don't know if there's any features you could just immediately notice and be like, yep, part human.
Yeah.
But anyway, as we're walking around his shop, he always seems to be eyeing somebody. Just keeping close track on who's doing what.
Somebody. Nelly, you better keep your hands to yourself. Nah. I wonder. All right.
I walk up to the. Do I notice if he's looking at me?
Well, he's keeping an eye on everybody, but there are folks he's keeping a closer eye on than others.
I walk up and ask him if there's a map of the city.
Yeah, I've got one just here. It'll be 5 silver pieces.
Alright.
And soon you're just going to show it to everybody anyway.
Uh-huh.
That's
how we do it.
Like, fucking finally, I can show off my great work.
Maps are hard.
I give him the 5 silver.
Does anyone want it at the general store?
We should pick up some rations and stuff like that.
How much rations do I actually have?
I forget. I keep track.
Because we use a good chunk of our rations.
Yeah,
I probably
for 5 days, so probably.
I restocked my ration. I would buy 5 more rations to stock it up back to 10.
And they're gold piece each, so.
I shall do the same.
So 5 gold, and is there anything else they have there that is unique from the store?
Well, it's a general store, so they got a little bit of everything.
Do they have like potions and stuff? Or do we have to go to a potion shop for that? Is there a lich nearby?
She would ask if she didn't see any potions right off the bat. She would ask if there's a potion or a what do you call them? Yeah, potion shop, I guess.
He has a few healing potions on the shelves, but other than that, no other potions.
Okay. Is there a shop specifically that does potions around?
There is not.
What?
Yep.
A Dragonborn city, military city, does not have a potion shop?
I never said it was a military city.
Oh, well, okay. I assume. Sorry.
It's kind of a deserty area, and a lot of potions require plants.
It has a royal family that comes.
It's more of a mountainous region, but.
Oh well, plants are a little more scarce. Not all plants grow here.
I'm surprised that the
No one asked you, Snelly.
Look, I'm just saying.
Girl came from the forest. She's used to plants of every variety being about.
Oh god. Okay. Well, how many potions does he have, and how much is he charging?
Only selling regular potions of healing for 60 gold apiece.
60. All right, you got ridiculous prices. Hold on, let me look at this.
Sounds like Snelly up in here. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's find a magic shop right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's find it.
Nelly. Use your haggle stuff and get it back to normal price.
Okay. What are we buying again?
Potions of healing. He's charging 60 and it's normally 50.
Character. Why does Nala know that?
She's a fucking fighter who has no healing spells. She knows how, and she's bought like 10 million potions already. So she knows the prices of potions, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Come at me, bro! And I'm also a little hangry, my bad. Buying food, leave me alone.
Okay, so how are you trying to haggle with this guy?
So, about your potions.
What about him?
They're a bit much, don't you think?
Great haggling.
Up the price a little bit. There's lots of adventures in town these days.
So you're taking advantage of that. Very smart move on your part. However, being adventurers, we know that that's not how much they actually cost. So you can actually sell us for a lot less than that. I'll give you 45 just
Oh,
because you try to
Deal.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
It's not good business.
oh, come on.
Well, I'm not even on it. Okay.
Yes! Oh, bullshit! 11!
Yeah.
You're full of...
Can I try to use like my charming ability, like not charm person, but my charm or
Your charm
Yeah.
spell?
You're gonna try and
not my charm
seduce
spell. My like, I want to like maybe use my cuteness
You're
to.
gonna try and seduce the shopkeeper.
Hold on, charming's not
Yes.
always seducing.
This is definitely
It's
seducing.
being
Do- do-
charming, being on his good side, being personal.
Personal means seduce.
No, fucking doesn't always mean that.
100%.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
All right.
Use your tiny little
So-
body.
What do I have to roll?
Wait, hold on. Let's not finish.
So what was his response exactly?
Basically
Money.
that he's having none of your bartering right now.
All right, look. Maybe it's a bit much that I take from the actual price. Just give it to us for 50. It's how much you would charge normally. You still get a profit off of it. Let's just go with that.
He'll accept it. Just because
Okay.
he's tired of what we're doing now.
All right.
Wear him down.
Yeah, I'll pay the 50 for one fucking potion. Okay, I'm gonna add this here.
I remember you telling me that kobolds are kind of rare in these parts. So does he like look at me and like trying to figure out who I am?
Well, this is a more mountainous area, so these people would know what a kobold is. Not
Is there,
used to
like,
seeing them
kobolds walking around
alone,
in the
that's
streets?
kind of weird, but
All you kobolds deserve to be on the street. I mean, fuck, goddamn.
Thank you, Snally.
Is there kobolds are like walking around here and stuff?
not specifically any groups of them walking about, but
You
No.
probably see a few sneaking around. Taking...
That's how it's done.
yeah, it is
Taking,
fairly bright in here, so they'd be here, but like not during what would be considered daylight hours.
Yeah, he's
So
like,
what?
he's like, how are you like walking around with like burn your eyes out?
That's why they come around at night when all the street lights aren't on.
Yeah,
Why
I know.
Why wouldn't the streetlights be on?
We're in a cave with no natural light.
Oh.
Yeah, but why would the lights be off then?
Is there
Well,
lights?
they wouldn't specifically be off, but maybe dimmed, so it wouldn't be as painful to a kobold or other such race. Is there anything anyone else needs in the general store?
Nope.
Okay, we have a map that leads to the rest of the stores now.
Okay, you haven't made it, have you?
We do. I made it available to everybody. It's in the notes section.
Oh, you lady's butt. Okay.
Alright, sorry about that.
Zoom. Okay. The melting point.
Wait,
Look
but
and stagger. That sounds like a good inn. Melting point sounds like a nicer inn. Ooh, black rose. Ooh, that sounds suspicious.
wait. So is there anything I could like trade with him in to do?
Looking at the map, can I ask? Do we leave the shop yet, or we're still there?
Okay.
We're kind of near the doorway of the shop, just checking out the map.
I asked the shopkeeper, what is the black rose?
Holy fucking shit!
He doesn't know, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I asked this, one more question, shopkeeper. What's the best inn in this town?
I think the Cloak and Stagger's pretty good. Really
Is it-
depends
is
on
it
what
like-
you're after.
Cheap, or is it All right.
I'm done.
So let's head out before he does something really stupid.
Like what? Train to be better and help out the team more.
Ooh. Look at him wanting to be a team
Ooh,
player.
Tort with the
I'm so
sass
proud.
up in here.
Yeah, shit. Bitch.
But yeah, since I don't know, we can continue.
Okay, so where are we headed, Fearless Leader?
We should go to the cloaking shack. That's basically what he said. It was good.
We can check it out. I'll determine that.
Holy.
Well, I bet you don't want you could ask the place if what that place is on, because I have a feeling that is basically a stripper club.
I'm down. Let's fucking go. Cloakers. Hell yeah. I can just grab my trench coat, put my thong on.
Fucking... Anyway, so we're gonna head over to and check out the cloak and stagger.
Yeah.
We're not sagging.
Yeah.
Stagger.
Okay,
Oh my
so we
God.
make our way over to the Cloak and Stagger.
Hell yeah.
And looking in, it seems to be a more upper class version of the inn we're used to. Bigger floor plan, a little more decoration.
No, likes. Okay, that's a good recommendation. I thought the half elf was pulling a fast one on us.
Is there baths? You
He's
know
like,
what I'm talking
do I-
about. You
do
know
I
what I'm
want-
talking about.
Do I want to include baths in this one? You hear the hesitation. Poor DM.
There's in-room baths, I guess
Fucking
I should
idiot.
say.
Is there windows?
No.
God damn.
It's like a separate walled-off part of the room.
What are the walls made of?
Oh my god.
Stone.
So I look over. You guys want to stay here?
It's a
I
good
used to
place
sleep-
be.
I lovely nodded. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as they go in, Nala's gonna go over and do
Wait,
her
wait,
entertainer
first-
background.
We need a yeah. I will help you with that as I pull up my loot.
Oh yeah. Well, first gotta see if they want us. But although the internet, my internet.
illusion.
Yep. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna use it. But yes,
For the sake of amusement, Cal will join in too.
Oh my god.
Doesn't supply
Playing
anything
the flute
extra,
somehow.
I'm not sure my background covers everyone.
but It doesn't.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to use the popular by demand feature. And tonight I'm going to perform with my friends. Oh my god, if we're doing that, Cal, we gotta dress you fucking up. Let's go. You're not going up there like that.
If I have clothes, you gotta have clothes now.
Well, I don't care on the daily, but if he's gonna go perform, this is not just the regular tavern we perform at. This is a little bit uppy. So let's go find a shirt.
Well, it's not quite
Yeah.
night yet, so we still have time to go to other places.
Yeah, it's not nighttime. You can't be stripping now, dude. Come on.
I just don't wear a shirt.
Hold on. Do I have a fancy dress for my thing?
Well, we're going to. Today is the day.
Wait, we're
Still,
dressing
it's-
fancy?
Let's go. Let's. Everyone's getting an outfit. Let's go.
Alright, I'm taking my clothes off
Everybody?
straight back to the thong.
If I can afford it, it's gonna happen.
I need
No.
a better thong. Can we bedazzle my thong?
So,
No.
so you're buying?
Well, okay, hold up, Snelly.
Did I hear a
That's what I
profit?
heard.
Okay, let's be a little more specific. I'm going to assist you on getting
A deal.
an outfit that is what's the word? That will fit with
The
that
sea.
place. What's the word? Appropriate for that kind of place. And for
I,
Cal and Maria, I'm getting them a little nicer performer outfits so they can not stand out. And
So, yeah. Where on the map would be going to this clothing store?
this is not like, going to see the king shit. This is like going to a nice
Strip club.
pretty high-class restaurant, and so we need to look the part.
Cal's not exactly broke, so
Well, shit, then you can chip in buying you a damn nice shirt for
So
tonight.
we're getting fine clothes, basically.
So are you requiring me to do this?
Yes.
God damn it. I
But
was
hey,
trying to
look.
steal some shit.
Hey. If you look like a nice uppity-up, no one will suspect you of stealing shit. It's all about
That's a
that.
grand fucking idea. I'm fucking down.
at least when
Exactly.
we're in town. When we're out of town, you're likely to get yourself robbed looking like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay. This is
true.
not
Good
something
thing I
we
have my
wear
thought.
every day. God.
Nobody will rob that.
So yeah, that's the plan. Let's go. She's gonna open the map and compare to the two places. We're just gonna. Let's see. Who wants to bet? The Black Rose sounds like a clothing store.
Yeah, that's close.
Let's go.
We go. All right, let's go head to the black.
What if our isn't it close?
Well then, I'm wrong.
Then
We
we
get
just
to
wasted
visit-
10 minutes of our lives.
Exactly.
So when we go up to the Black Rose, what will you see? Or do we have to roll?
Have you
for that?
walked in already, or are you just looking at the shop front?
Yeah.
There's some fine clothes on mannequins.
Yep, this is it.
Nice.
Yeah.
We go in. We go in.
One of the mannequins on the far side of the room, you see a young tiefling woman hard at work on a dress she's working on. And she
Do you
doesn't seem to
have a
pay you any
picture of the
mind as
dress?
she walks in.
Do you have the picture of the dress?
No, I do not. Why would I?
Damn.
Now let's gonna go over to the fabrics and like try to pick out, or first the shirts. I think Cal'll be a lot easier to find just a nice, button-up shirt. Or
I walk over to the tiefling and is like, "What are you working on?"
She was immediately startled by your presence.
You're ugly. That's the third time I've said that today. It's great.
No, you basically just surprised her. She was incredibly engrossed in her work, and you just scared the shit out of her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Be nice.
I'm working on
My
this dress
character-
for one of the noble houses.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, interesting.
Can you bedazzle my thong?
No?
Okay.
Just ignore him. Do you have any dresses that are like what I have on, but more like a belly dancer kind of thing?
like more elegant, more
Yeah.
You want to be more noticeable when you're way down there.
I'm gonna dance and make all the guys just drool.
Yeah, look at that little lizard.
Yay, she's a cute lizard.
Well, she could modify what you already have, or she could add something new in.
I thought she had like pre-made stuff.
Yes, let's go to the city of the Dragonborns and just have them have custom shit made already for a kobold-sized belly dancer. It doesn't seem like that's within her market range. Like, she can do it, she just doesn't have it available now.
Oh. Yeah, these basically are the only clothes I have on. So if yeah. I probably have like a sketch drawing of what I wanted to have.
Just a heads up, adding all the dangly bits that make a fuckload of noise when you're dancing would definitely give you disadvantage to stealth, by the way.
It would what?
It'll take away advantage.
Really?
Yeah, you're fucking like you might as well be wearing chainmail if you put all the dingly.
No,
bits.
I was hoping to make us another.
Oh,
another
you want a whole
clothes
other
with it.
dress?
Yeah, separate clothing. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna use my clothing.
It'll take her some time to do it, but she can do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
it won't be ready tonight.
Yes, let's look for something a little more simple that she can make today.
All right.
That's readily available.
Okay,
I-
Cal. What do you think about
Do you
these?
have any dresses in my size?
She's a tiefling, right? She's like around my size.
No, tieflings are about human size.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
medium.
And she's a teenage
Oh.
tiefling, so she's still about 5'2".
Oh. I thought they were smaller. Oh, never mind.
She does have child-sized dresses and skirts in stock. That would probably fit you. Maybe be a little loose, but they could work.
It- The flowing actually helps grabs attention to then just nothing. Having a skirt with some kind of elegant design that wraps around the whole skirt that could work with that outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kel's gonna pick out like a dark tone dress style shirt.
What's his quote skin tone?
The metal he's made out of is charcoal gray.
Yeah, that blue looked good on him. All right, Stelly, you got an idea of what you want to wear?
Oh,
There you go,
what
that's
she
right.
already got. A nice dress that's in my size that like doesn't look like, won't make me look like a child.
And she could easily modify something she has in a child size to be more fitting for you.
Okay, I can work with that.
It'll be about 20 gold.
Oof. Okay,
Zoinks, Scoob.
I will. Are you
Alright.
sure?
I got it.
Like, I'm small, so wouldn't it be a little less?
Well, Cal had to pay 50 for his, so
Okay, Cal, you picked out that blue shirt?
Yeah.
How does 15 sound? Just
it should take
Throwing it
15. That's been sitting on a shelf for a while.
okay.
All right, now to pick one out for. I can imagine him a little more of the cool. I can't think of a better word, but modernish style. Hold on, I got it. I got you, little buddy. I have to dress him up.
Basically playing dress up all the characters right now.
Goody.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're looking for. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pick an outfit out for you.
You're
I
playing
trust
Dress
you
the
enough.
Halfway.
Oh, yikes.
1960s mobster would be kind of his style.
Oh my God! Shut up! I was just. Wait. So close. Hold on. You just got me going on that. Yes, I was aiming for something like that. Kind of like that. I'm so bad with words.
Just have him look like a halfling Al Capone.
I saw
Give
it,
him
I
a
was like,
cigar to finish off the look.
That cigar would be massive on him.
Aw, so cute. I was thinking about something like this. Probably a little bit not. I don't know. This is my first thought.
I like that.
Yeah,
like-
Hell to
definitely
the
suit his
fucking
character.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
damn. There we go.
but anyway, that's gonna work. That's kind of the style I was looking for. A little nicer quality, of course.
Yeah,
And
some of that would definitely work for him.
yeah, just a little more let's make him look
Cal,
less sketchy.
I tell you one thing. You kind of remind me of a Western guy. I swear to God, you need a cowboy hat.
You're telling me that the photo you guys saw on my profile makes me seem cowboy?
No. I'm talking about Cal.
Oh, I was about to say.
7-foot-tall samurai robot.
Yeah, but with but you have like a gun on your arm for a thing, basically a one-shot gun.
Basically
I was just-
like cyborg sonic cannon.
Yeah. So I imagine you as a helmet and you're not helmet. Is there a way there is a thing in this place?
No.
No,
Damn
just
it.
because I don't want to do
I
it.
was gonna place it on your head and see what it would look like.
Yeah, I want to see 2.5-foot tall Maria reach 7 feet up.
She
I can
climb.
climb, bitch.
I don't think you have
Alrighty.
Mage Hand in your repertoire there.
No, but I can
Oh,
climb.
yes, you do. Never mind.
Oh wait, I do have mage hand.
Oh no. But okay, so that's that.
Okay,
Nala
I think-
has her own shit, so
I think
I'll show.
everyone has their outfits now.
Yes. And how much was I can pay for
Same as Snelly's.
Sally's?
Yeah.
Sally's got for 15. Okay,
How much-
I'll pay for those too.
Did you like buy me like a skirt and stuff? That's it.
Yes. Hold on, quick.
We just took a 20-minute workaround because she didn't want us to look like shit.
Yeah.
Oop. Okay, so Nala looks very happy with all the selections, and is going to pay for Snellia's and the I want to call you something else. Thort's outfit. And Maria. What else did you want? We're gonna get you the skirt for tonight. Or was there? Do you want anything special? That's gonna be a little
Yeah, yeah. Pricey.
Yeah. So this is more of like, if you're gonna hang out with me, you're gonna look a little better than what you are. But you're gonna look the part. But yeah. Auntie Pyra taught her a whole lot. But yeah. So is everyone good with their selection?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Like-
So
Maybe later in the future I will have like my dress.
yeah, of
Have the-
course. And Cal, since you said you had money to spend, I'm gonna let you spend
Yeah,
your money.
Cal's gonna buy his own stuff.
But okay. So now we got time to kill.
It's getting later in the night, so it's probably about time we headed back to the cavern.
All right. Well, Nala's gonna go. Using her feature, she's going to go to her room and get ready for tonight. She tells Cal and Maria to also get ready. Snelly and Thwarts, if you want to go dress up, it's up to you.
Of course.
How much is a room?
It'll be 2 gold for the night. A little bit more expensive than what we're used to.
Is there a way I'll pay for 1 gold and you pay the other gold, since it'd be okay if it's split with it.
Well, I get the room for the free night when I perform, so.
Yeah. Oh. I don't trust Cal at all. Cal.
Why?
No, I didn't mean Cal. I mean,
I
was so
confused for a second.
About the giant robot samurai.
sorry, I mean Thorn. Sorry. My
Um,
mind is somewhere else.
and, oh, okay. No, you've been technically sleeping in a free room for, like, most of the time we've been hanging out together.
You
So,
owe her.
Yeah.
since you help out with the performance, that's usually kind of
Yeah.
like the deal. You
Yeah.
feed your own self, though. But okay, yeah, now it's gonna go get, now that Maria gonna go get prettied up, and Cal's gonna, does Cal need help with his outfit?
I'm pretty sure Cal can figure out clothes.
Okay. After they get done getting ready, Nala's gonna be like, Cal, come here. Practice your
Okay.
smile again, now that you have a face.
Give me a second.
It's like that weird smile.
Yeah, okay. Because, you know, he's never had a face before, so she's like gonna like memory like hold like to like a very nice smile, you know.
Apparently he's gotten better.
There you go. See? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now hold that smile, okay? Until we play.
He's just gonna walk around.
He's gonna be creepily smiling at literally everyone in the end.
No, it's a nice smile, a friendly smile. Not I wouldn't let him walk around creepy. Come on now.
It's like that smile that from Terminator.
Yeah. No.
Like I'm gonna murder everyone here.
I'm pretty
Smile.
sure
But I
you made that
imagine
same
it's gonna
reference
be
the
like
last time he was
inappropriate
smiling.
moment.
What?
So I'm pretty sure you made that same reference the last time he was smiling.
It's a great reference.
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's get to playing music.
I don't know. It's the oddest looking group in the world, but
Cal's normal size now, so.
it was just so you're not exactly normal looking though. So we got a dragonborn, a robot, and a dancing little dragon. It's adorable. Okay, one.
Do I have to roll performance?
No, you're technically using the help action. Unless Cal's giving me the help action and you want to roll your own performance. How you want to do it?
Probably roll it like that, because hers is a separate performance.
Mm-hmm.
She's not exactly helping you play music, she's dancing her own deal. So,
Doing
Nala with advantage.
erotic dancing.
Maria without.
Alright, that's with Cal and Nala. And Nala's using her illusions loot thing. Looking cool. Look at him. Look at him writing. He was ready for tonight.
Yes, I was.
Do I have to roll performance or acrobatics or something like that?
Just straight performance.
Oh, hell yeah!
Holy fuck.
So yeah, you're dancing perfectly in step to the music that Nala and Cal are playing.
And totally practice this. This is totally practice. No, we could have had time on the road to practice it.
You don't know what Cal does with most of his 2-hour blocks.
Damn.
Awesome.
We're gonna end up with 70 gold pieces for that performance.
Hell yeah. 70 gold.
What is the reaction of the people after dancing like that?
Clearly they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, got a little interesting crew here. A little unusual, this kind of thing. So, everyone gets 23 gold, 23.3 gold, whatever that 3 be. Silver, I guess.
23?
Yeah.
Everybody?
No.
I was going to say, what do I do?
Performance.
Now, the war, you could go around and try to do some
Pick
sleight
off
of
people?
hand. Yeah, while
Ooh.
everyone's distracted.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got, you got,
Do you need help?
And sleight of hand check.
Yeah, let's,
Would he get advantage since we have made such a spectacular performance?
Yeah.
if he gets caught, we don't know him.
oh, just leave me behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sneaking around without making a sound, and you're gonna pick some pockets pretty
What
well.
is this one? The dice gods have look upon us.
Let's see what these people got in their pockets, you know?
Out of their pockets, you're gonna pick up another 38 gold.
Yummy.
So, how much was, like, I would like to... Nala probably got her food.
Thanks for the idea.
Would you say, Maria?
Oh, you got your food, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have to buy something. Probably the kids' meal.
Sure, let's go with that. Everybody gets their drinks and meals for the night.
Yo, I think I should get in.
The alcohol looks interesting.
No.
I hear like a dragon alcohol drink. I'm like, ooh. How much would the meals would cost?
No, why not?
How much was the meals cost?
It's still 1 gold. It's half your room's cost.
Yeah, well, I'm saving that one. I like my free stay.
Yeah, you got your free room.
I don't mind if I sleep on the floor.
As long as it's with you, it's fine.
No, I just don't trust him. Thorn.
Well, fine about me.
I feel like he's gonna break in my room and have his way.
Yeah, I'm gonna burst into that room and get my ass beat by a huge ass dragonborn.
What do you think's been deterring him so far?
No, I can promise you, it wasn't music.
What?
Out of curiosity, does doing the dance would I know he did his stealth check and stuff. Like, would he what Thorn would see it by me my dancing? Does he have to roll something?
What?
No, I've been trying to help you out with the whole like charming is not seducing. It's not the. Now you want to seduce him?
You're
No.
trying to seduce me, huh?
I just wanted to
That
see if
one I
anyone
heard.
else like would have something like that.
Not that I'm aware
Never
of.
mind. Just
I mean, I just have natural charm, you know.
That roguish charm, if you would.
Hell yeah.
That's the end of the tale for now. Join us again next time to see how this story unfolds.